Cap, congratulations. What an effort tonight for your team in front of a great crowd here at Panther Arena.
Yeah, it was great. Crowd was unreal. We really feed off those guys. So, really fun to play, really fun environment to play in. Great effort by everyone. That's why we worked so hard throughout the years to get this home ice, and it really paid off for us tonight. Atmosphere was incredible. The guys really stepped up, and it was a fun one to be a part of.
When we talk about winning the special teams battle, we usually talk about scoring a power play, but the way you guys have gone this year, it's blocking a shot and it's scoring a shorthanded goal. It's been magnificent to watch.
Yeah, this time of year, it's special teams are really important. That's the game really right there. We score a shorthanded goal and then keep them up. The power play. So it's huge. Whether it's your power play scoring a big goal for you or your kill, stepping up big. Power play is huge. Guys are so tight 5-on-5 right now, and teams are so equal and balanced. So special teams are really important. And tonight, the guys in the kill really stepped up and did a great job. And starts with our goalie back there and Goose. He was incredible for us.
Was there nerves tonight going into this game, and compare it to the game 5 against Texas? Was it a different feel?
You know what? I think there's always going to be a little bit of nervous energy going into a game 5 or game 7 or whatever it is. I think that's just natural. It's a do or die situation, and guys are excited and they want to do well. So there's going to be that nervous energy. So I think both games probably was a little bit. Obviously against Texas, we popped 2 real early there, and guys kind of maybe calmed down a little bit. Tonight I think they kind of maybe were the better team there in the first period. We maybe were on our heels a little bit. We scored a big goal there on the kill, but after that, I thought we regrouped well in between periods there, and then came out in the second period and then played our game. I don't think we really gave them a whole lot throughout the night. So it was a good effort by everybody.
I've asked everybody that has come in here so far about Friday night. That's fresh in everybody's mind, up 2-0 and give up 4 goals in a short amount of time. How much was it on your mind tonight?
You know what? I've said it all year. I think this group has done incredible on just kind of parking it and just moving on and taking the next day as a new day. Obviously, it was disappointing to lose the way we did, but at the end of the day, we lost a hockey game. It's just what it is. We were coming back home tied 2-2. So I think when we got on that bus after the game, everyone kind of turned their brain off for that one and enjoyed our bus ride home. Guys played their cards or whatever they did, and just got ready for this game tonight. So obviously an emotional loss. Yeah, it wasn't not an ideal way the way we went about it, but it's going to happen. If you make runs like this, you play for deep into playoffs. Teams are going to push back, and stuff like that's going to happen. It's all about how you respond. And I thought everyone in the room tonight responded very well, and it was, like I said, fun to be a part of.
And that's one thing with this team is it's been everybody. It's not just the same 18, 20 guys every night. It's you guys have had a rotating door for a variety of reasons. And you've won a championship in this league. You've played in the Western Conference Finals. It does take a lot of people to get through.
It does. It does. It takes everybody. It takes more than the 20 guys that are in the lineup every night. You never know when you're going to be called on and when it's your chance to step up. So we've done great with that all year. We've done great with that throughout this little run here. So guys have been awesome. Guys really care about each other in that room. They want to win for each other. It really is a special group. It's a fun group to be a part of, and just really excited to continuing this thing here.
We're going to finish here. You played again, outstanding, but Cal O'Reilly getting the assist on the winner and camped in front of the net for Ufko's shot, playing his 100th Calder Cup playoff game tonight. By the way, just the 22nd player to ever do that. And then Troy Grosnick getting the Admirals' first shutout in the playoffs since 2013. What a night for those two guys.
Incredible. Our guys, they're very loved in our room. Guys love playing with them, playing for them. Goose was just unreal. Like, what can you say? Steps in for us tonight and, under a lot of stress there in the first period, just stood his ground, let us find our feet and get our game underneath us, and made some huge saves for us. Really our backbone, kind of drug us into the fight tonight. And then you got Cal, who's, been around forever, and he's still searching for his first one here. So guys know that, and we're really trying to win for him. And he's just so valuable to us on the ice, in the locker room, away from the rink. You couldn't ask to be teammates with a better guy. So excited to keep playing for him, excited to keep playing with him, and it should be fun here moving forward.
I don't want to have any bulletin board material here whatsoever, but I'm curious. You played Coachella Valley last season. Was this destiny this season that you'd get another crack at them?
I don't know. I think we're just happy to be moving on. Obviously, it's Coachella. They've had a great year. I think pretty much from start to finish. They've had a good run here so far. I don't know. I think they won. Yeah, they obviously won their division out there, and they're waiting for us out there. So, we're gonna enjoy this one tonight. It's gonna be fun to go out there. It's an awesome environment to play in. Out there in Palm Springs, the rink is incredible. The crowd's great. Western Conference Finals out there. There's not much more you can ask for. So it's gonna be a really fun one.
Congratulations, Kevin. Great work tonight.
Thanks, Aaron.
Admirals Captain Kevin Gravel joining us. The Admiral.
Got a guy like Troy who's so respected and so liked and means so much. Is there a little piece like, we want to get this for him to be able to do this without a child?
Yeah, I mean, Goose is the ultimate competitor, the ultimate team guy, the ultimate, he's going to battle for us every night he's in there. He was lights out tonight. He was incredible tonight. The guys love playing in front of him. We know he's going to compete for us, and we just try to do our job in front of him, whether it's, stepping in front of a puck or tying a guy, whatever it is, we really enjoy playing in front of him, and he's fun to watch tonight, and it's been like that all year with him. It just battles every time he's called upon, and he's had a great playoffs for us. And, it's very fun to play in front of him, and guys, yeah, truly do enjoy playing with him.
How do you quantify like what a guy does mean to him? Leadership skills. How do you put that into work?
It's tough. It's kind of hard to find, I guess words for it, but it's just guys who show up every day, do their work, they're real low maintenance, go out there, compete, and they play the right way and do anything for their teammate next to them. We have a lot of guys like that in our room. It's not just the guys with letters on their jerseys. It's a lot of guys. You see it coming out of a lot of the first year guys now too. They're comfortable. They're not afraid to speak up in the room. And that's a great thing when you get that as a group and everyone's kind of pulling the same way and holding each other accountable. Special things can happen. And we're kind of starting to see that with our group here. Guys are playing for each other, playing with each other and playing for the guy next to him. So it's really fun when stuff like that happens.
It seems like every game you expect Zach to score a goal, and he does tonight. What does he and what does Zach and these other young guys, what have they brought to the locker room and the Avs culture?
They've been great all year. Obviously young guys, they bring a lot of energy. They're always ready to go in the morning, ready to go for practice, ready to go for games, so they're really excited to be playing. And I think you look at the start of the year to now for every first year guy on our team, they're night and day. The development these guys have made is incredible, and they're really big parts of our hockey team, and they're really big parts of what we have going on right now. And you just look at Z and what he's done so far in the playoffs. It's not all his goals that he scored either. He's being shadowed out there now. Like teams are keying on him, and it's stuff he does away from the puck, stuff he does in the defensive zone, and the ability to get under other guys' skin. He's been great so far, and he's just a very emotional, very high energy, intense player, and kind of drags us into the fight a little bit. And tonight he scored early again for us, just like he's kind of done the whole postseason. So he's been incredible for us, and he's been fun to watch.
Back to the last four series, that last four best of 5 series dating back to last season you've been involved with. You've gone the distance every time. You've had to play 5, and you're 4 for 4 in terms of closing it out. What is it about this team's affinity for going the distance and then shining when the light is brightest?
Yeah, I think teams are just so close. The margins are very thin in playoffs, and we saw when our back was up against the wall last series, you come out desperate. You don't want your year to end. And same with Grand Rapids last game. We were up 2-0 and they push back. They're desperate. They don't want their season to end. And when you play these teams so many times throughout the year like we did, and then playoffs, and you're playing them so many times, every other day, games are just so tight. Guys don't want to give an inch, and it just happens to kind of work out where you lose a game, you respond or what have you, and you win the next one. So for it to go 5 games like they have been, seems like they have been every series here. I don't really know if I have an explanation for it, but they're fun to play in. Game 5s or game 7s or whatever have you. That's kind of why you play when all the chips are in the middle and all the stakes are on the line there. It's fun, and you look at the crowd tonight. How can you not enjoy playing in this game tonight, or that game in Grand Rapids with their crowd there? And it's going to be the same moving forward here. So it's that's why playoffs are so fun to play in. It's the high stakes and the games that really matter. So that's what's fun.
Carl said he didn't watch any of Coachella Valley yet because he didn't want to jinx anything per se, but he said they're very similar to what they were last year. In that regards, what do you remember about that team that you took to 6 games last year?
They're a really good team. I know they got a lot of same guys back. They're really good off the rush. They can make you pay if you make a mistake. Key off turnovers, things like that. So it's a tough building to play in. They get buzzing in their building there. The momentum gets going, and really good team. They've been really good for 2 years here. The 2 years that they've been in the league, they've been a really good team, and it's going to be a challenge. But obviously, we're up for it, and we're very excited to be heading out there and continuing this playoff run here.